Hey guys, so today we are going to do a baby update on Abrielle, and I'm going to be combining the 7th and the 8th month, and provided that she stays non-crabby, she will sit through this with me, and we're going to kind of go through this fast. So in the 7th and 8th month, her doctor does not do a well child checkup. Most pediatricians don't for those months. We did have to take her in because she was having some issues with a snotty nose that she couldn't seem to get over. And when we took her in, she was about 7.5 months old maybe, and she weighed in at 16 pounds and 13 ounces and was a little bit over 25 inches long. And she's all over the place. And she's got her doll. And at that time, he told us it was allergies, which is really weird because I have really bad allergies myself, and I actually just got put on Singular for him. But she's too young, and he really doesn't want to medicate her, so we just kind of have to deal with it, I guess, and try to limit it as best as we can. So, with developments with Abrielle, she's over 16 pounds now. She is in 6 to 9 month clothes, and she's in size 3 diapers. She's had quite a few, exciting high points, in my opinion, recently come up. She imitates us a lot, sounds and things like that we make. She'll do them too. She smiles a lot. She does not really laugh a whole bunch. It is hard to make her laugh. I think that she's just kind of a more, I don't know, I don't want to say serious, but I guess that's the only word I can think of to describe it. She just has I guess more serious sense of humor. We'll just say that, for lack of a better word. But she is really a good baby. She does great going in stores and stuff like that. She's mostly pretty good with strangers. She's watching TV right now. She likes Scooby-Doo, so she gets to watch whatever they call the new Scooby-Doo episodes that come on. She likes those. Mystery Incorporated is what they call them. But anyway, so she does really well with strangers. She can clap now, and she started that at about 8.5 months, which is about what she is right now. She's about 8.5 months. She's recently started clapping. She crawls. She had been working on this crawling business for quite a while, trying to get there. At 7 months old, she was standing up on her hands and knees with her belly off the floor, but she wouldn't go anywhere. She'd just get up and look around and wasn't moving. And she has definitely started crawling now, but she's kind of wobbly with it still. She's awkward in her movements. And because Abrielle is kind of short, most of her pants are too long because she's just barely at the minimum height requirement for a lot of her clothes. Maybe even a little bit below, depending on the brand. So all her pants are too long, and we have to roll them up, and they come unrolled, and they get in her way, and she gets tripped up on them. Another thing that she has started this month, in the 8th month, is pulling up on furniture. I wish she would lean the other way. She started pulling up on furniture. She will grab a hold of a bed or whatever and use it to kind of pull herself up, and she's not walking yet, and she doesn't cruise along the furniture. She just kind of holds on to it and uses it to stand up and to look around. She will definitely go for a toy if I put it out of reach, or if I put her on the floor and take a few steps back. She will come to me. She's definitely a smart baby, I think. I feel like she's figured a lot of things out, how to get what she wants, either if it's out of reach or just from us if she's wanting our attention. And I guess that's where I have kind of made a mistake, by possibly, maybe, I thought I didn't believe in this, but now I'm starting to wonder if maybe I do, holding your baby too much, because it's come to a point where I cannot put her down. I can't trust her, to leave her on the floor with her toys or anything like that. So I have to put her in something. I have to put her in her playpen or something while I go to the bathroom, or if I have to go do an errand and I can't do it with her with me, the laundry. That's kind of something that's difficult to do and hold on to an infant. So she cries the whole time, and sometimes, like, once I get out of sight, and I guess when she thinks that I can't hear her anymore or something, she'll stop crying and she'll start playing with her toys. But as soon as she sees me again, she puts the toy down and she acts like everything's awful and she needs to be picked up, like, right then or whatever. So I feel like she can be independent, but I don't think she wants to be. Like, I think she wants, you to hold her and to play with her whenever she wants. So it's gotten to where it's harder to get things done, and me and Sam have to, like, team up more, and someone has to keep watch on her, and then the other person has to mess with the laundry or wash her sippy cups or whatever. So coming back around to her feeding, what is she eating now? Abrielle is still on formula, obviously, and she's still on the Gerber Good Start Gentle, and she is officially off pacifiers. No more passies. She hasn't had those since before she turned 6 months old. We threw those away. She is officially off of bottles. We do not use bottles anymore. We have her on soft spout sippy cups, which is really weird because she hated those nubby bottles, but she likes the nubby sippy cups, and I think it's called Step 2 for their brand or whatever, but they're soft spouts, and she likes that. She has a few hard tops, but the only problem is, like, when we bought those, we didn't realize that because of the way they're made, this little valve in them, that once there's only, like, this much left, she can't get the rest of it out. And I know that, it's just that much. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but honestly, that would be a lot of formula or whatever to waste. So, we're not fond of those cups for that reason. Other than that, Abrielle eats baby food. She eats fruits and vegetables. I do give her some, actual non-baby food, fruits and vegetables. Like, she can have a banana, like, sliced up into small slices. She can eat that, and I've let her have cooked carrots, and she's had, like, cooked sweet potato and some, like, vegetables like that, and she's had some, just really, I guess, easy to eat stuff. We do feed her snack foods like cereal puffs for babies, and the baby yogurt and stuff like that. We do that, and we try to moderate that. She drinks, along with her formula, throughout the day she'll have water, and then she has 1 cup of watered down juice. And when I say watered down, I mean watered down. Like, it's only an ounce to juice to 5 ounces of water. So I don't even have it. I water it down for her. And the only reason that we started even giving her juice, like, I didn't even want to give her juice until she was over a year old. I just want her only beverages to be her milk and her water. But we started giving her juice because she has started pooping solid, and here. She has started pooping solid, and she was having a hard time with that. So we started giving her juice to try to make that a little bit easier, hopefully. And it has, and she started having, like, solid poops, I think, not long after she turned 8 months old. And it's kind of been a blessing in ways, I guess you could say. And as you can see, at 8 months old, she moves around a whole lot, so it's not, like, as easy to hold on to her anymore. And she gets impatient and stuff. Ugh. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, she moves around a lot. She's very mobile, and she gets very impatient. So we're gonna have to really hurry up. Other than that, she still only has 2 teeth. She has, like, these bottom 2 right here. Hey! How about this? Yeah, it's on. She has her 2 bottom teeth, and she doesn't have any more. I think her teething symptoms have really slowed down since those 2 came in, and I guess they'll probably pick back up whenever she has some more teeth getting ready to break through. Hey. Okay? And she finally got all her hair back. Hey. Is it Scooby? Is it Scooby? Is that Scooby? Is it Scooby-Dooby-Doo? But, she got all her hair back in. I know it's hard to tell because the lighting is bad, but it is blonde. She is a blonde still, and she has blue eyes still, and I really do think that her doctor will be right and her eyes will stay blue, and she doesn't know what she wants to do, and she's getting tired. And I guess one kind of interesting thing to me that she does, she was never big on pacifiers, but she's always been big on her fingers, and now when she's tired, she sucks her 2 middle fingers to go to sleep. And that's part of her problem right now. She's needing a nap. So, with all that being said, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it for her 7 and 8 month update. And we are going to end this, and I am going to get her to lay down and take herself a little nap. So, bye guys.